It is your Perkins Kreitzer Construction Lightning Round, brought to you by who? Perkins Kreitzer Construction, of course. They are doing all sorts of projects around town. It doesn't matter whether you need to build an office building, if you want retail, if you have a civic or community or philanthropic building that you need to have for some purpose. They build it. They do a great job. You know that Funny Bone Comedy Club is leaving Village Point and going to Miracle Hills, 114th and Dodge. Perkins Kreitzer Construction has been busy getting that project ready to go, and that center is looking awesome. Funny Bone will be one of several new businesses coming to that area. But at any rate, make sure you reach out to Perkins Kreitzer Construction anytime you need help with any project. You can find them at p-cconstruction.com. All right, Trenton, here we go. The former Omaha Bakery space in Elkhorn will become an Eileen's Cookie Store.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right by the UBT Sports Complex and Bolero, opening June 28th.
Cookie trend is still hanging on.
June 28th is the opening date. Ashland Brewing Company getting really close to opening its signature destination attraction type of building, southwest corner of Highways 6 and 66 in Ashland, Nebraska. The opening is this summer. This is like 11,000 square foot building, very prominent up on a hill. It just looks like one of those places where you could easily spend an afternoon.
Like the Elsnore Brewery.
And I'm sure a lot of people will. All right, K-Pot, Korean barbecue and hot pot, plans to open its first Nebraska restaurant in the former Johnny's Italian Steakhouse at Village Point Shopping Center. A year ago, K-Pot announced it would move into the former Granite City building at Westroads, but the deal fell through. So that kind of delayed things a little bit, but they did find a new spot, Village Point. This is a very rapidly growing chain out of New Jersey originally. All you can eat Korean food. What could possibly be wrong with that?
This is where you go and cook your own food, right?
I have not been to one, but I know they have 106 locations.
I believe you cook a lot of your food, the meats and stuff at your table. So it's like, hey, honey, I don't feel like cooking tonight at home. Let's go cook at a restaurant.
Shouldn't you have to pay less if you cook your own food?
I would think so.
The Hollows, an upscale wine and cocktail bar, will soon open in Dundee at 5019 Underwood Avenue, just across the street from KFAB. It's next to Pitch Pizzeria. In fact, it's actually going into the former Pitch Party Room space. Tentative opening date set for June 15th. A company by the name of Unity Seafood Cajun Grill and Bar has filed for a liquor license with the city of Omaha for a new restaurant concept at 7605 Cass Street. That is a former Outback Steakhouse.
6,000 feet, I think.
Trenton, I remember when that Outback Steakhouse opened in the 90s, you and I went to the soft grand opening.
Wow.
And now it's becoming a Cajun restaurant.
Can't believe they let us in.
Artisan Boards of Omaha will host a grand opening event April 23rd for its new brick and mortar location in the Shops of Legacy. The exact address is 16920 Wright Plaza. The local business launched in 2019 as a catering company and will offer grab-and-go charcuterie boards, plus sandwiches, wine, free samples, and a selection. Free samples, I'll go just for that.
And candles.
And a free selection of honey and candles for purchase at the event. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. Terra Gaucha, a Florida-based Brazilian steakhouse, plans to open May 29th in the former Charleston's restaurant building near 137th and West Dodge Road. We previously reported April 20th. Sorry, our apologies. We were a little off on that, but hey, that's what the city document said. At any rate, dare I say, there's people that play drinking games with every time I say at any rate.
Yeah.
I've been told that when people run into me in public sometimes, you always say at any rate. At any rate, the restaurant is the ultimate churrascaria experience with fire-roasted premium cuts of carved tableside meat.
Sounds delicious. At least they cook it for you.
So it's worth a little something extra there.
I want to know these listeners that are drinking right now at 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning. At
any rate, Corn Coast Brewing, a Lincoln-based brewery, will officially open its Omaha tap room today, April 19th. The address is 10717 Virginia Plaza in La Vista. This is kind of an interesting spot because they already have Cross Strain Brewery, Pint 9 breweries. So if you want to go get a lot of brewed beer, you can just go to one spot in La Vista.
It's liquid business, hey.
Artemis Tea and Botanical Shop is making an intra-Blackstone District move next month. They're already in Blackstone District at 40th and Farnham, 4013 Farnham to be exact, but they're moving a few blocks east to the Lazy Leopard Cocktail Lounge space, what used to be the Lazy Leopard, at 3618 Farnham Street. They're going to keep their current space as a production and fulfillment space because they have a very nice online business as well. So Trenton, there was a study done by Nation's Restaurant News trying to figure out what teenagers love. And if you can figure out that, you're quite the marketer. At any rate, among beverage places, see, I did it again. Among beverage places, teenagers love Starbucks, 57%, Dunkin', 11%, McDonald's, 6%, Dutch Brothers, 6%, Scooters, 3%. Right? Based right here in Omaha.
It's unbelievable, the Scooters with venture capital and operations. It's cool to see a homegrown favorite.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.